They went into ecstasy after hearing their own pastimes. And then we read from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita also about the basically about that Pandu Vijay, how the Pandi was done and how the Lord was also taking part into that. So we will read a little ahead of that. Actually, one more, and we also saw the King Prataprudra. He was brooming the, basically he was cleaning the street in front of the Jagannath Rath, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased with the service of Prataprudra. And we also discussed that Daita means basically one who receives mercy of the Lord. So in our life also, especially in Jagannath Rath Yatra, there are so many services available, and all the services should be done for the pleasure of the Lord. So when that is done, Lord becomes very happy, and Lord is very pleased. So mercy is available everywhere, but one who takes the mercy by taking up the service, he will be the he will be received. He will receive the mercy from the Lord. Otherwise the service will be anyway. It will be done by someone. If not we, then somebody else will do it, and he will get the mercy. So Lord Jagannath is not going to stop. The Rath is going to reach to the destination. He is going to go to Vrindavan. But what we are doing is we are just doing our part, and we are receiving the mercy which is available in the form of this different services. Yeah. And we also discussed about how the decorations, actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the associates, when they saw the Rath, they themselves were decorating the Rath also. If you see even now also, Jagannath Puri Rath, it looks very magnificent, and with such a wonderful, the big dome is there, and the decorations are also very nice. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself did all those decoration, putting flowers and even the sandalwood paste and some certain things he was putting. So Prabhupada compared the same magnificent this particular Rath to the in the London when the Rath Yatra was going on. Prabhupada compared it to the it was compared to the Nelson column in Trafalgar Square in London. So that was compared to that. In Rath Puri it is compared to this Meru mountain. So this is how the Rath glories of Rath is there.
హరి బోల్. నేను అశ్వత్థామ, ఎవరెవరు ఇమ్మోర్టల్స్? హనుమంది, అశ్వత్థామ, ఇంకా పరశురామ. ఇది క్లాస్ నడుస్తుంది, వీడియో ఆన్ చేయలేదు. నేను ఎక్స్పోజ్ చేస్తాను అనుకుంటున్నాను.
Okay, so we'll read from Chaitanya Charitamrita. लीलाय छाड़िला ईश्वर रथेर ऊपर,
लीलाय चढ़िला ईश्वर रथेर ऊपर,
आर दुई रथे चढ़े सुभद्रा हलधर.
आए दुए रथे चढ़ सुभद्रा हलधर.
Yes, translation.
For the pastimes of the Rath Yatra ceremony, Lord Jagannath got aboard one car, and his sister Subhadra and elder brother Balrama got aboard two other cars.
Yeah, so all three of them got into their cars. Panchadasha Dina Ishvara Mahalakshmi Layya,
पंचदश दीनेश्वर महालक्ष्मणा,
तार संगे क्रीडा कैल निवृते वशिया.
ताल संगे क्रीडा कैला निवृते वश्य.
Yes, Praveen, true translation.
For 15 days, the Lord had remained in a shade-clothed place with the supreme goddess of fortune and had performed his pastimes with her.
Yeah. The next translation, Bharat. Bhargav.
Having taken permission from the goddess of fortune, the Lord came out to ride on the Ratha car and perform his pastimes for the pleasure of the devotees.
Yeah, so Lord took permission from goddess of fortune, Lakshmi ji, and then he came out on the to ride on the Rath, and then perform pastimes for the pleasure of the devotees. So this is basically in the purport. It is more deeper aspect is mentioned about Swakyaras and Parikyaras. We will not get into it. Next verse, Vijaypur. Translation.
The fine white sand spread all over the path resembled the bank of Yamuna, and the small gardens on both the sides looked just like those in the Vrindavan.
Yeah, the fine white sand spread all over the path resembled the bank of Yamuna, and the small gardens on both sides they looked just like Vrindavan. Actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whenever he was traveling in Jagannath Puri, if he sees like that mountain also, no, which is in front of. Recently, I think they removed it, but in front of Tota Gopinath temple there is a mountain. As soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw that, immediately ran towards it and said that, oh, this is Govardhan, and he actually went and lied on that mountain, embraced that mountain. So, and whenever he used to see some pond there, he used to think that this is Yamuna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always in the mood of Srimati Radharani, he was seeing all the surroundings in Jagannath Puri as a part of Vrindavan only. So regarding this brooming in front of Jagannath car, actually there is one more pastime which I heard from Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. So there he says that actually after this period there was one king of Orissa. His name was Purushottam Dev. So he had actually gone to South India, and that time he went to Kanchi. So there was a king of Kanchi, and he was very much pleased with this Purushottam Dev, the way he has served king of Kanchi and the wife and all. So he was very pleased, and he says that because of being pleased with you, I will give my daughter to you, and you marry, and she can become the queen of Orissa. So then Purushottam Dev said okay, and then the minister was sent from Kanchi to this Puri, Jagannath Puri, to see that to just send a formal invitation that we are giving our daughter in marriage to the king of Orissa. And then the ceremony was performed. The later comes, the king was very happy. All his relatives, family members, and all the citizens, everybody was very happy that the king is going to be married. So what happened is that time Rath Yatra was there, and this Purushottam Dev, he said that, oh minister, you have come so far, so why don't you attend the most famous Rath Yatra? So please attend it, and then after few days you can go. The minister says, yeah, wonderful, I will surely do it. So then when the Rath Yatra day was there, the king of Orissa, he actually was brooming the street. He was brooming and he was cleaning the street in front of Jagannath Rath. So then when this minister saw this, he said, hey, what kind of activity this king is doing? He is supposed to rule the kingdom, but here he is engaged into cleaning, which is the job of a Chandala. So he saw this entire scene from a materialistic outlook. Then he went to the Kanchi and he told the king that this person is actually, he was sweeping the streets like a Chandala. So then King Kanchi also felt his ego also got hurt. He said, how can I give my daughter in marriage to a person who is sweeping the street like a Chandala? So then he sent another letter. He said, I am not giving you my daughter because of this reason. And Purushottam Dev was very disappointed, and he felt it is an insult to the Lord Jagannath. So then what happened? After that, actually, there was King of Kanchi. He actually arranges Swayamvar for his daughter. It's a long story. Swayamvar was arranged, and then but then Purushottam, he was having a lot of revenge also, king of Orissa. So he actually goes and he defeats many of the kings and all, and he wanted to, and he says that you were not ready to. So what happened is the Swamvar was arranged. There is something in that. Basically, the nobody was able to win that Swamvar. Later, this Purushottam Dev was also being challenged. That actually, except him, everybody was invited. All of them go, but because he didn't wanted that marriage to happen, so there was some kind of tussle and the fight happened between King of Kanchi and this King of Orissa. There was a big fight, but the first day, the Purushottam Dev, he actually could not do well, perform well. So then he goes back and he was very morose. Then he and then King of Kanchi puts one condition next day. He said that if this Purushottam Dev defeats from he is defeated from me, then and this Kanchi was worshipping Ganesha. So he said if I win the battle, then I will put all the Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, the deities of Jagannath Puri, they will be put behind Ganesha. And if you win, then Ganesha will be there behind Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. So Purushottam they felt, oh, this is an insult to Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. How can they be behind Ganesha, Lord Ganesha? They are the supreme. They are Lord of the entire universe. So then he prayed to Lord Jagannath that, oh Lord, please help me do something. Please help me to fight this battle. So then Jagannath and Baldev, both of them come to his dream, and they said that don't worry, we will be there with you in the battle. So you do not worry. So next day, Jagannath and Baldev, they become soldiers. They become soldiers and they were on the side of this king, and all of they leave before the king only. They go to the king of Kanchi, Kanchipurna, Kanchi, that place, and the king was coming from behind. So on the way, this Jagannath and Baldev, who were in soldier, they were very thirsty. So they wanted buttermilk. So one lady was selling buttermilk. So they wanted the buttermilk from this lady. So they took all the buttermilk. The lady says, "Oh, give me money." They said, "We don't have money. We never carry any money." So then she was very much demanding. No, no, I want money. My whole she became emotional. My whole sustenance, my family exists on this. How can I? So then he says, okay, take this golden ring, and Jagannath gives his golden ring to this lady. He says that the king will come from behind. So when the king comes, you give this golden ring to him, and in exchange, he will give you money, whatever you need. So then she says, okay. Then this Jagannath Baldev they goes ahead, and when the king comes, then she gives that ring to the king, and then king understood that actually Jagannath Baldev they have taken the form of soldier and they already started for the Kanchi, and then that lady's name was some Manina or something. So he said that, oh, you are so fortunate, you got the darshan of Jagannath and Baldev. Surely, and because that golden ring was actually diamond ring, which was of Jagannath. So he says, give me the ring, and then money was given, and he makes a village also there, and the name also of the village was Manina or something. So the village became, and that entire village was given to her. And then when they go ahead to the Kanchi, this Jagannath Baldev fought and killed all their soldiers, and that's how the Kanchi king was defeated. And later the king, the queen, the daughter of the king was given. But then Purushottam Dev was having another. He said that no, now I will make her marry to a Chandala. But the ministers were little. So Jagannath Baldev they all come back. But so there is a big story. So the minister says that now king wants that this daughter should be married to Chandala. What to do? It's not. But the daughter was also very unhappy that this will happen. So then what happened? They waited for next Rath Yatra, and next Rath Yatra when the king was grooming, that time they said that, oh, now today you are a sweeper. So now she will get married to you. That's how the marriage was performed in front of Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. So this is how Jagannath he plays so many pastimes with his devotees in different times. Okay. So there are many pastimes like this. There is a book of Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj. Any of you have read that book? No. Okay, Mahaprabhu Jagannath was ready already. So there are many such pastimes. There is a pastime of Sriman our Ramanujacharya also. How Ramanujacharya went to the Jagannath Puri and he wanted to change the system of the proper worship and all. Because now also if you go to Jagannath Puri, sometimes it's there is no fixed time. Like our ISKCON temple, we have timings, no? For the 12:30 prasadam, darshan will open, 12 o'clock Rajbhog will be there, like that. But in Jagannath Puri, it's not like that. Whenever Lord is hungry, they will give prasadam. So, and we don't know when Lord will be hungry. So, you are in line, they will say that now darshan is open. You are in line, and suddenly you understand that the gates are closed, and you have to wait for 1-2 hours, like that. There is no fixed time. Like so Ramanujacharya wanted to change this system, but then when he got up next day morning, he was in the South India, one of the Smashan Bhumi he found himself. He got up there and he found his nowhere. So Jagannath ji has sent him through the Garuda, that place. Manika Mataji, her name. Yeah, correct. It's telling. So this is how so many pastimes are performed by Jagannath in the. It's already time. So quickly now, few minutes are only remaining. We'll just come to this. We'll just see the Jagannath, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in front of Jagannath. This also we discussed yesterday. Chariot therefore moved by the will of the Lord and not by the strength of ordinary person. Yeah. Please recite this. Chari sampradaya hai la chabishya gayana.
Chari sampradaya hai la chabisa gayana.
Dui dui madangika hai la ashtajana. Yes, Vipul Prabhu.
There were altogether 4 parties of Kirtan performers comprising 24 chanters. In each party, there were also 2 Mridanga players, making an additional 8 persons.
Yes, 4 Kirtan parties of Kirtan performers and 24 chanters were there. That means in each it was 6 were there, I think, and 2 Mridanga players. So 8 people in each party. Next, Umesh Prabhu. Uday Prabhu. Yeah, Umesh Prabhu, Uday Prabhu. Yes.
I am there.
Yeah, please read.
When the 4 parties were formed, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after some consideration, divided the chanters.
Yeah, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu divided the chanters. Uday Prabhu next.
Uday Prabhu now.
Okay, Vijit Prabhu.
Sri Chaitanya Acharya and Preshwara Pandita to dance in each of respective parties.
Yeah, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Nityanand Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Haridas Thakur and Bakreshwar Pandit to dance in each of the 4 respective parties. So one leader was appointed in each of the groups. Yes, Vinay Prabhu, translation. Ritvik Prabhu. I think half of the devotees are not there. They are just joined, I think.
Ritvik Prabhu had some disturbances in home. He's at home, so he said he can't.
Okay. Agam Prabhu, Harismaran Prabhu. Quickly you read, otherwise our time will go in just asking the devotees.
Swarup Damodar was chosen as the leader of the first party and was given 5 assistants to respond to his chanting.
Yeah, he was chosen as the leader of the first party and was given 5 assistants to respond to his chanting. So that means who will respond? That was also, they were also allotted there. Yes, Bhargav.
The five who responded to the singing of Sri Farooq Damodara were Damodar Pandita, Narayana Govinda Datta, Raghav Pandita, and Sri Govindananda.
Yeah, see, such a management, no? Perfect organization. Who will sing and who will follow? Five responded means the who will follow that they were also being allotted. Next, Bharat Prabhu can read.
Advaita Acharya Prabhu was ordered to dance in the first group. The Lord then formed another group with Srivas Thakur as the chief.
Yeah, then he was ordered to dance in the first group, then Lord from another group with Srivas Thakur as the chief man. And all the responding singers are also given here by Prabhupada. And the five singers responded to, so every party there was a leader who will sing and the five people who will be singing behind. And Nityananda Prabhu was dancing. He was appointed as a dancer. That is also being given. Then another group was formed consisting of Vasudeva, Gopinath and Murari. All these were responsive singers and Mukunda was chief singer. And then this is how it goes on. Who will sing like that. Two brothers named Madhav Ghosh and Vasudev Ghosh also joined as responsive singers. And Vakreshwar Pandit was dancer. So we also allot our singing singers and all. But somehow so many devotees it becomes very tough. Somebody else only takes the mic and starts singing, or following people are following some other tune, or sometimes some devotees we allot some service to some devotees but they remain behind and the kirtan party has gone ahead. So a lot of such thing happens, but in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's management nothing like that happened. There was another party came from Shantipur. So Shantipur, Kulinagram, from different villages the devotees were coming from Khanda. So they started coming. Yeah, so there were altogether 7 parties of Sankirtan, and each party 2 men were beating drums. These 14 drums were being played at once. The sound was tumultuous and all the devotees became mad. Mad means they became uh, mad in Kirtan. Mad and Mohan once. So like that they became enchanted by the Kirtan. And some of them were crying also while chanting the holy names. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya wandered through all 7 groups chanting the holy name. Hari Hari. Raising his arms, he shouted all glories to Lord Jagannath. So 7 groups were there, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so 4 groups, then he were divided in 7 groups, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was, 4 groups were made, and 3 groups came from different places. So like that 7 groups, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going through to all the groups, all the 7 groups he was going. Exhibited another mystic power by performing pastimes simultaneously in all the 7 groups. And everyone said that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is present in my group, Haribol, and he does not go anywhere else. But then only one person was there. Anyone knows? Only one person was there who could see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there in all the 7 groups. Only one person could see it. Who was that?
ಗದಾಧರ ಪಂಡಿತ್ ಅವರು.
Gadadhar Pandit? No.
Pratap Rudra.
Yeah, exactly. King Pratap Rudra. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing in all the groups, and the group members were thinking that he is dancing in only our group. But only one person could see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing in all the 7 groups, and he could also see Krishna dancing in all 7 groups, and same Krishna is there on the Rath cart and watching all the devotees. Here you see Lord Jagannath is very much pleased by the Sankirtan, and he brought his, and here it comes, yeah. King Prataprudra was also astonished to see the Sankirtan and became inactive and converted to ecstatic love of Krishna. Yeah, here it is said, no? King and of course Sarvam Bhattacharya also were both aware of Lord's activities, but no one else could see the tricks of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only a person who has received the mercy of the Lord can understand. Without Lord's mercy, even the demigods cannot understand. Yeah, this is very important purport. We'll read this and we'll conclude. Yes, Varshikpu.
The mystery of the Lord's activities is described by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Lord Jagannath was astonished to see the transcendental dancing and chanting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he stopped his car just to see the dancing. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then danced in such a mystical way that he pleased Lord Jagannath. Then the seer and the dancer were one and the same supreme person, but the Lord, being one and many at the same time, was exhibiting the variegatedness of his pastimes. This is the meaning behind his mysterious exhibition. By the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the king could understand how the two of them were enjoying each other's activities. Another mysterious exhibition was Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's simultaneous presence in seven groups. By the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the king could understand that also.
Yeah, so this is how we see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only one who has got the mercy, he can actually understand the pastimes of Lord. Otherwise, it becomes people may not understand who is Jagannath, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and just coming like seeing these things externally, it becomes very difficult. But how anyone can tell how. So one thing is Pratap Rudra could see the Lord dancing in all the seven groups, and also he could see the Lord in the Rath also. So what was his qualification? How it was mentioned that one who receives the mercy of the Lord, he can only understand the Lord. So what was his qualification? How did he receive the mercy of the Lord? Why only Pratap Rudra? Why not anybody else? Yes? Yes, anyone?
So because he was fully surrendered to the Lord,
How he was surrendered?
that he's not considering his position as the king, but he's thinking as a servant of the God. Like he has considered himself a servant of the God. That's why Lord reciprocated to him. Like
How
Ambarish
how did
Maharaj,
he how did he serve the Lord?
like Ambarish Maharaj thinks like so, Savai Mana Krishna Padaravinde. So he thinks that like
That
Lord
is
is
all
in the position.
philosophy, but how the Lord was pleased? How Lord was pleased by Pratap Rudra? Why he showered the mercy to Pratap Rudra?
Through menial service, he groomed the
Yeah, he
road.
correct. He actually was engaged in the menial service of the Lord by cleaning that, brooming the street and cleaning the street, making it very shine. So he was actually the king. King means he is having that kind of what we say. Actually, for king to do all these things is not very easy. His position is very high, and coming down, it was not that time. There was no custom. Custom started after that. That okay, any person comes who is like a chief guest or something, then he should broom. Basically, it started because Pratap Rudra started, so they are all following him. But the initial person was King Pratap Rudra. He did not think that, oh, I am the king, I should actually put the crown or I should garland the Lord or something. No, he took the broom and he started cleaning the street. So that was his humility. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased with his menial service attitude. And that's why the mercy was showered to him. And that's why King Pratap Rudra could see the Lord in all these places and he could understand that this is the same, the seer and the dancer both are same only. So this is how we have wonderful opportunity to serve the Lord on the Rath Yatra days. Mahaprabhu Chaitanya is taking care of kitchen, cooking for all the thousands of devotees coming for Rath Yatra. So that is actually, even though he may not, last year he did not, every year he is not able to personally go and pull the ropes like Jagannath to the Vrindavan, but he is always engaged in the background services, kitchen, which is very, very dear to Lord Jagannath, Prasadam, and all the devotees also. So this is how we can actually get the mercy of the Lord. And I think this time NDD devotees are having cooking slot during Rath Yatra. You they, I think,
Yes,
yeah,
because so we invite all of you also that come and take part in cooking
yeah,
because everybody want to go and pull the Rath, and that time our cooking is still going on. So somebody should be there behind
and they will get
cooking
the
as well.
maximum mercy.
I was just hearing one lecture of His Radha Radhesham was speaking about marriage. That there was some certificate distribution ceremony, like book distribution certificate distribution ceremony. So one group was coming and clicking photo with Maharaj. And then all of them together they wanted to click photo with His Radhana Swami Maharaj. Maharaj said, all of you got photos. Now I need to go to kitchen and see the devotees there because they are serving in background. And all 2000 of you, they are getting pressure because they are serving there. So let me go and meet them. So means whoever is background, surely they will get mercy. That is for sure. Everybody will get mercy. It is not that only those are in background they will get, but they will also get the mercy. And where if there is a need, there is a greatest opportunity to serve. So the second part, there is a great need because last year also that crisis happened. That in the second part we did not have enough duty, and all our entity duties were also in PBL. So then president became late and all things went topsy-turvy. So we want to make sure that this time it does not go like that. So we welcome all of you for these services in the Rath Yatra. Many of you have given your names to Naman Prabhu. Game batch devotees gave names to Naman Prabhu. And NDD devotees are giving names to Bhargav Prabhu. Even if somebody has not given name, you can still come. You can bring your friends also. No problem. That is there is no hard and fast rules in service of Jagannath. Thank you very much.
Jai.
Very proud.
Haribol. Jai.
How can I enroll myself?
No need to enroll, just come.
Oh, sir.
He's not in
1
Hyderabad.
o'clock to
He's not in Hyderabad.
who?
Harismaran.
Where are you? Kota? You'll
Yes,
be
Prabhuji.
there only. Huh? Kota, no? Okay, you'll
Yes,
be
Prabhuji.
there only study. Next year you come for service.
Okay,
Your
Prabhuji.
service is study well now, get into IIT, and then do more service. That is your service now.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, anybody would like to share something? Shivram Krishna. Somebody was asking.
So just I want to know how the arrangements this time are going because there are many guests this time.
Which arrangement? Mahaprabhu hasn't broken till. He is there.
Arrangements. Our pandal started since last 2-3 days back only for erection, and now already 17,000 gulab jamuns are ready.
17,000.
17,000 gulab jamuns. Yesterday we made 14,000. Today remaining 3,000. We made more than 9,000 Mysore pak, soft Mysore pak, which you get specially in Pune, Ujjain, and Chowpatty. That soft Mysore pak special that we made in last few days. 9,000 Mysore paks, 17,000 gulab jamuns, 25,000 gaja prasadam, and many more laddus. And then tomorrow we are going to make 150 kgs of chips, which will be sufficient for 15,000. And then day after tomorrow we have around 300 kgs of halwa cooking and another 600, not 600, 1,500 kgs of rice.
Okay.
1,500 kgs of rice, and this time we are getting biryani, raita, gulab jamun, and chips. एज इवनिंग प्रसाद.
पहले ही बता दिया.
हाँ पहले बता, अभी कुकिंग करना है ना इसलिए एडवर्टाइज करना पड़ेगा क्या बना रहे. So till last year, 3 years back used to give pongal. Then 2 years back we gave khichdi, मतलब बीसी पहले भात and chips. Last year we gave aloo kurma and green peas rice. So we want to progress ahead. Now biryani, raita,
Mahaprabhu
and
doesn't
chips
from.
and gulab jamun. So we want to make it better and better. And then for backup, we wanted to make full this. If 15,000 gets over, then we wanted to make upma. But then David said, Praju, upma. Those are coming late for them, upma. Make biryani only. So then we are making biryani only for backup 3,000. If the 15,000 gets over, then more 3,000. And the special duty, those are serving like this. For all of you, we are having paneer, puri, and custard. So because all of you are VIPs, so for 700 VIPs, we have some more items. And then there are 200 VIPs, for them some more items. Spring roll, Manchurian, this and that. All those are good. So please don't circulate this video. Otherwise, everybody will find it.
Count will
So all
increase
these are
by more 5,000. I think.
Huh?
Count will increase by 5,000 more after hearing this.
So don't circulate this video.
Total, how many are expected?
15,000 is expected. If more comes, then backup